Hey guys, today we're gonna be talking about items that in July updates gonna rise in price, and we're gonna be talking about precisely why they should be rising in price. Before you invest, don't forget this is a kind of gamble, but there is almost guaranteed that you're gonna rise quite a bit. Maybe not much, but they should be rising. Just because the first we're getting a new class, the second we're getting the Punica Express, then we're getting the Express event itself. So let's begin. What we're gonna be talking about today, and that is the prices of pretty much the big honor Lipstones, especially tier 3 signs. The Punica Power Pass gonna give you character that is on tier 3 already, and as you can see, big or great honor Lipstones are really cheap right now, so they're like 29 gold. Just because we got the bridge, we had an event, and most of the characters, like your alts, they already have a lot of bound Lipstones. But for a new class like Arcana, if you're gonna main it, or even if you wanna use the Power Pass plus the Express missions, you're gonna need to reach 14, 15 to get all the rewards from the Express missions. So if you're planning to create Arcana, I know some people are planning, they're gonna need a great honor Lipstones because they're not gonna have them bound from all the activities they do, like Argos, the Una tasks, Chaos dungeons, and all the others. So those people who are making Arcanas or pretty much any other alt and they wanna complete their express missions as fast as they can, maybe push to at least to Walton or maybe Vikos, maybe someone is gonna main Arcana. So the prices for Great Honor Lipstones should jump a bit, at least a bit. I'm thinking around 45 maybe. This is EU Central, by the way. So because most like maybe Wales or whatever else who's gonna create Arcana, they're not gonna wait. They're gonna buy their Leapstones, and other people probably are saving their Leapstones, not the bound ones, the tradable ones for their alts, like maybe Arcana or whatever. So there's gonna be demand, and people gonna be buying them. So they should rise in price, even if they rise just a little, you can still make some profit because they are really cheap right now. And if you've been saving yourself and you're not planning, to invest in some other alt, you have maybe bound Lipstones, then it's gonna be a good chance for you to sell them. And this is not only with Great Honor Lipstones. If you go back on the honing materials, I can see a quiet rise, with the Honor shard pouches, like the large, medium, and small ones. Because as a new class, especially on alt, and if you want to make your Arcana main, you're gonna need a lot of shards, and you most likely gonna need to buy quite a lot of bags. So there's gonna be demand, and same as with Leapstones, people are gonna be buying them. Who wants to play the Arcanas? I'm not sure about the regular, stones, like the Guardian or the Destruction stones. They might see a small rise, but I don't see a big one. So the next one, what is gonna go up as well, should be where it is. I'm not finding it. Let's just go on here. Oh wait, they don't count as tier 3. Oh, okay, they don't really count as tier 3. So Oreca Fusion material should go in price as well, since it's a new class. Same with Great Honor Lipstones, because people are gonna need them quite a bit, for your enchanting. Simple fusions, maybe, but since you get, to 30-70 quite fast, you don't need that much of them. But afterwards, you need a lot of, the basic Orecas, which are gonna help you push your alt, to 14, 15, maybe even further. Depends how much you wanna go with your Arcana. And if your main, it's gonna be much more, and you're gonna need more, and people are gonna sell you, and you're gonna buy, the price is gonna rise, and so on. Now, let's talk about another items, not item, that is gonna rise in price, and that is simply if you go on auction house. I'm gonna tell you a quick story what happened with, the Lancemaster, what happened with Destroyer, but the most effective was the Lancemaster. Destroyer was as well. There was a quiet jump, and that is gonna be pretty much any accessory. If you go on tier 3, even the blue ones, but it's mainly gonna be legendary or purples, in some cases. They're gonna rise quite a lot in price. The especially ones that have the new class engravings, because you know it's a new class. Everyone wants to try it. Everyone wants to play it. And like with Lancemaster and Destroyer, the class items that had engravings, the class engravings on them, they were super expensive. Like let's say on Lancemaster, as far as I remember, like even the purple necklaces, not necklaces, it was rings and amulets, or earrings, as you could say. They were a lot more expensive compared to other classes, since there was not many in the market. So what I can recommend for you guys to do, even if you don't want like to main Arcana, you can create Arcana as an alt, and you can reach 1370 and do Argos. Do hard Oreca dungeons, and the expensive items, you know, you're gonna get them with guaranteed engravings, with the class engravings, and they're gonna be super expensive. Like, believe me, they're gonna be super expensive, especially in the first weeks, just because it's new class. There's not many items in the market, and whoever wants to build their character, properly, they're gonna need these items, and they're gonna go in super big prices. What happened with Lancemaster, if you see in the first weeks, all the good items with good engravings, with especially, Pinnacle, they were hella expensive. You could make a decent profit if you just made a new class as your alt, and you just farmed your daily dungeons, guardians, and everything else, and especially Argos and Oreca hard dungeons. They made you a lot of gold, since a lot of people needed, they wanted to try a new class, they wanted to build it out properly as an alt. And for you, if you don't want to play it, you can just have a couple of engravings, for your chaos dungeons, your other runs, maybe guardians, and you should be fine. You don't need 4x3, on most cases. But some people who want to build properly, they're gonna invest in that, and these items gonna be hella expensive, and you can profit from that, especially in the first weeks, since there's gonna be demand and not many supplies. Because I don't think there's gonna be that many Arcanas, to be honest. But there's a good chance, we're gonna see quite a lot of them, since the classes are now coming not every month, every couple months or so. Now it's like 2.5 months. So there is a good chance there's gonna be a lot of people trying Arcana, and maybe someone is gonna like it, and they're gonna invest in that, and you can profit from that. Even if you don't wanna play Arcana, like as your main, you can just keep here as an alt, just in case, to make some early good profit. I hope, guys, you enjoyed the video. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing for more content like this, and see you on the next one. Peace.